President Obama weighed in on the quid pro quo allegations involving the State Department and the FBI, and later in the day, Fox News chief intelligence correspondent Catherine Herridge went to a State Department briefing to ask some questions. Catherine is here.
Thank you, Britt.
All right,
so President Obama said today that these are unsubstantiated accounts of a quid pro quo. You know, I'll scratch your back, you'll scratch mine, with the FBI and the State Department. But he's referring to these FBI interviews known as 302s, and it is the FBI's language that there was a quid pro quo discussed.
Yeah, this was, in fact, a statement by an FBI agent.
Correct.
Who said he had been asked by the State Department to change the classification on a particular document, right?
This is, yes.
In exchange for?
In exchange for getting FBI agents more postings at overseas diplomatic facilities.
Right.
So this is, again, this is not Fox language or Republican language. This is the language of a senior FBI official who oversees classification. Now, we went to the State Department today because what the records also show is that Patrick Kennedy, one of Hillary Clinton's...
He's the guy who was involved in negotiating with the FBI, right?
Exactly. Principal lieutenants when she was Secretary of State, on multiple occasions is pressuring people to change the classification on the emails, especially after March of 2015. And that's a critical period because at that point, as you know, Congress had issued a subpoena for the records and issued a preservation order for the records. And that's the issue we took up with the State Department today. Trying to change the emails after March 4th, 2015 would, in effect, change or alter the evidence that had been requested by Congress.
First of all, these were documents for public release through the FOIA process, not necessarily what we shared with Congress.
So we didn't really get a great answer to the question, and the reason we asked the question is that Republicans who are pursuing this, Brett, say that this goes to the heart of the matter, that Kennedy was trying to alter the evidence in a way that would be more favorable, to the State Department and to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, because if the documents' classifications were reduced or eliminated,
absolutely,
it would reduce the charge against her.
Correct.
That she was sloppy in the handling of classified information.
Correct. That is
so,
correct.
And it was clearly after the request had been made that this negotiation, if you will, took place between this FBI official who deals with such things and Kennedy at the State Department.
I went back to this particular document, which is a letter that was sent to the computer IT firm in Colorado that was managing the server by the House Government Oversight Committee, and it specifically says on March 3rd, that's when the retention order was issued by the Benghazi Select Committee for Clinton's emails, and then on March 4th, 2015, the subpoena was issued. And this effort...
And that's the very day, right, when this...
This is actually for weeks afterwards. This was up through May, June, and July of 2015. So this is many months after Congress has said, stop, do not touch the records and provide them to Congress. But Kennedy is trying to get the classification.
Alter them.
Exactly. So, and this would be favorable because you and I both know, saying there are 150 classified emails here versus 2,100 classified emails is a big gap.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah.
Well, Catherine, thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.